Sorry for all the movement, everybody. I live in California. There's earthquakes everywhere. There's earthquakes every 6.01 seconds, minutes, and seconds. It's a ticking time bomb out here, everybody. But together we can stop it. We can cure the world of disease. Oh shit! There's another one. Sorry. Nope. We're doomed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And then regret your decision at midnight and withdraw your subscription. But at least it makes the algorithm put me in its like weird little thoughts, in its algorithmic dreams. And why does the algorithm sound just like Al Gore? That's so weird. Like Al Gore's got rhythm. And I know the man. I know him personally. He does not have rhythm. He doesn't even have a cadence to his voice, the way he speaks. He's just a frickin'... Well, he is what he is. I'm not going to judge. Y'all can judge all you want. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to resort to that level. I'm just going to be the executioner and the jury and the judge, as usual. Nothing to see here. Move along. Hi, Oliver. Oliver, why did you come here? Are you an artist? Oliver, do you make art? Oliver. I make art all over. You do? Yes. That's why they named me Patrick. Oh, wouldn't a more better name be Oliver? What do you mean? Yeah, like you could say, my first name's Arthur, my last name is Oliver. Oliver. Or first name, or last name Arthur. First name who? And why? And then when's on third? And what's on second, that's for sure. Things get spooky around here from time to time. Not trying to make a big mop puddle of it. Some things just happen naturally. I remember a time when people just would throw money at me. And that day was today. The last day was today. Nobody's thrown money at me in 12 or 13 minutes, and it just kind of hits home, you know, like, is this what it's going to be like the rest of my life? Should I start saving? You know, should I start saving the gold and the trinkets that people shoot at me? Or should I continue to sell them at the pawn shop? I think it's pawn time. I don't think I'm quite there yet. All the goats. Hello, goats. To you too, my friend. To you too. You're a good man. You don't need me to tell you that. Just ask the goats. You're a good man, see? From what I hear, you're very generous. It's very kind of you. In an age when people forgot what it's like to be hospitable. You are a generous master of the goats, my friend. To you too. Oh. Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely great. Goats on my porch, goats. Goats on the floor, goats. Yeah, goats. Oliver said hi. Hello, Oliver. The world is closing in around our ears. We're talking about goats. The world is falling down. time I think I have to go for a drive in the country by myself. That was a song that I wrote back when I lived in Alabama for 39 years after I got back from my mission on the moon. That was a long time ago. There's no point in even bringing it up. Oh, shit. I'm still getting used to this new chair. I'm sorry. I could tell you some things about the moon that would make your eyes roll and your farts catch fire, but I won't. But I won't. I will, if you ask. I mean, just ask gently. I don't want to be accused of telling the truth to people who didn't want the real and they're ready for it. That way I'd be catching the snot bubble in the corrupt the cow fields with the corn and everything. Can't afford the grain, so you get swill herds. Large numbers of cattle just dying off because they're diseased and whatnot. Drinking the leftover swill. It's not good for anybody. Certainly not good for the planet. Somebody needs to attend those swill herds. Liberty, Maine. Liberty, Maine. Liberty. Liberty. Hello. You always know what to say. Especially when it's Sunday. Because there's lots of things that you can rhyme with sun. And there's lots of things that you can rhyme with today. Isn't that right? I mean, you practically wrote the book on it. It's me that follows in your footsteps. I should be sitting here, kowtow and bow down to you, do. You're the master. Sunday fun day. Who would have thought of that, huh? Who would have thought of that, you crazy cheek? You cheeky little rodent. I love ya. That was a joke. I know that sounded sort of racial, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what a rat would be, but I assure you, I have never seen what you look like. I don't know what your denomination is. I don't even know if you're a real person or if you are actually a Liberty Man, which is a superhero who took over New York Stock Exchange back in 1947 in the name of all that is good and holy in the world and in the heart of man. I am not here to take that title from you. I'm just here to deliver a package. Art smart. I painted myself into a corner here. I'm gonna die. Please don't hurt me. I want to live. And if not, I get it. We got those days. Liberty. Hello, Santi. I do remember you. You're the cheeseburger dude. You asked me which one I liked, a cheeseburger or a hamburger. And we got into a 39-day celebration rebuttal debate about it. And it started off quite just like this one. It started off very friendly, but by the end, we were cutting each other up with knives and burning each other with cigars. That's what gentlemen do out here when we run out of things to do out here. You know what I mean? You remember that. It was great. See? Exactly. Exactly. I can't read, but I see the S's and I know what that sound makes. And it's the kind of sound where I feel I just want to crawl into a hole with the rest of my friends, coil up into a big, a knot, if you will, a big knot. They should call it a knot of snakes if there's like a bunch of snakes in like one area. A knot of snakes. That would be cool. Back in the character. What were we talking about? Snakes, the hissing, the yeses, the yes. Auntie. Yeah, I am having a good day. You know? You gotta enjoy the good ones and be on top of it in order to just truly sit in the moment, to be in the moment. I've been very distracted lately, and it's been taking a toll on everything, on the universe, for crying out loud. I'm just trying to do my part, and somehow I just still managed to mess everything up. You can learn from your mistakes, but you also have to take action in life in order to get things done the way that you want them to be done anyways. You have to take action. And I'm always just inactive, so inactive, because I think everybody's gonna yell at me or something, or they're mad at me, or I don't want to let people down, or I don't want to embarrass somebody, or I don't want somebody to think I'm mad at them, or so I just don't say anything, and that's just so much worse. And it really sucks the fun out of the. Oh shit! That's right. No, this is supposed to be fun over here. Sorry about that. I was getting kind of personal. I'm just Roby the Robot over here. Just. Mm-hmm. Oh, that drink is very tasty. Whatever that is, it's very good. Tastes like berries and medicine. I'm probably gonna fall asleep standing up while I'm crossing the street. In a sidewalk, but still, you can get killed in sidewalks. I nearly did twice. Hello, vegan. How the heck are you? Did it start in February for me? Wait, whoa, something. Good times. Did what start? Are you talking to me? Are you talking about the health stuff? Hello, Aria. You remembered. I don't know how, but you did. I know you're here. And we're so far long gone that we only have 12 hours to turn this ship around before the entire planet explodes. So everybody get your thinking caps on. Get your creative goggles going. Get your little juices boiling. Let's talk some art. Let's turn this ship around. No? Okay. I'll try. I'll just do it by myself then. I wouldn't expect any of you to stand in between me and my fate. But sometimes my fate might run you over with its car because it's quite a prick. Fate's a dodgy bastard. Sometimes you gotta laugh, most of the time you've gotta cry. All the time you've got to scream in agony. Even if you're just taking a shower and it feels great, let it loose. Say the words. Be who you are meant to be. And by God, I will follow you through the pits of hell and back. I will carry you through the waters of turmoil and injustice. And then we can walk the green grass once again upon the heavens of this earth and eat some apples and talk about movies and stuff. That's what I dream about. That's the future that I say that I want. For all of us, not just some of us. For all of us. There we go. Just a little hand. Oh, I'm gonna do a homage. Little vampire hunter D. Little D. Hey, I'm just a hand. I want to eat stuff. Give me some dirt. I'll eat it. I'm a hand. Look at me. You are a hand, and I will feed you, but not now. You will listen to me this time, hand. Okay, whatever. Lizard. Did everything get for you beginning? Oh, well, I would say everything got weird for me. In autumn of 1979. when I was born. I mean, you saw that coming a mile away. Things definitely. That's when my arm started acting up again. I tweaked it at work, and then it like again. I've said this the other day, but it like reactivated my this pain that I had in my arm, and it's just slowly been getting worse and worse ever since. But yeah, it's it's been a rough patch in general, but it didn't just start in February, but things started picking up there. You know, started picking up steam. Jeez, legally blind. I'm sorry. Like you just found that out? They just called you? It's crazy. Ooh, Bortnik. Mm-hmm. A mangled mess of limbs. That was my nickname in high school. Yeah, I couldn't stop growing limbs. They grow and then they fall out. Somebody picks it up, makes fun of you with it. Oh, what are you doing with your hand? What are you doing? Don't hit yourself. Stop hitting yourself. As the other one grows back in and starts immediately defending you from your own hand. It's kind of a mind F. A mind F, if you know what I mean. It's kind of gristly. Not like the bear, but like gristly, like gristle. It's life is gristly sometimes, like that. And now I want nachos. I know you guys do too, so I'm gonna order some. Hey Terry, yeah. Can we get oh shit, earthquakes. Hold on, Terry. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Is everybody okay? Jebediah's dead. Oh no, Jebediah's dead? He died days ago though. Oh. He died days ago. Well, don't worry about him right now. Nachos, extra large. With the should we get some curly fries mixed in there with the whole fix like the kitchen sink? The kitchen okay. I'm gonna make the call really quick. Sorry folks, just give me 1 second. Hey, is this the nacho factory? Yeah, are you guys still open? Oh man, you just closed? Dang, I was hoping to order some nachos to go. Yeah? Nachos. Yeah, you still have some? You do? What time is it, man? I don't want to put you out. Okay. Yeah. Okay. My address? Yeah, it's 1234. Uh-huh. Yeah, you got it. Mm-hmm. Right there. Yeah, Antarctica, Earth. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Link in the description. Absolutely. Yeah, my full address is on there and everything. Yeah, I'm live right now. Yeah, bro. You want to be in it? If you drop the nachos off 30 minutes or less, or I get the nachos for free, bro. Holding it to it right now. Huh? What's that? What did you just? What the fuck did you just say to me? Oh, you're talking to your friend? Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking to me. Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Not like 19 minutes. Yeah, if you're late, I'll kill you. No, 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 nothing. Nothing. Okay, love you. Okay, thank you. How much is it? If you're here on time? Yeah, yeah. $100. Even? Flat? No problem. I got that. Chump change. Bitch. Nothing I said. Snitch. Not you, me. I'm a snitch. No, no, no. I'm talking to the FBI on the other line. I'm just trying to make things easier. All right, love you. Okay. 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 Bye-bye. All right, we're going to have the nachos here in just a few minutes, guys. I made a deal with the devil just now. And I think it was necessary. That'll make those nachos taste that much better when they get here. Piping hot and ready for free thought. All that stuff. And I got them with onion rings. Cheesy onion rings and not over nachos and stuff. The whole fixins. Just like you guys like it. Liberty, it doesn't like those words. I was like, what did somebody say? But I think you're onto something. You are hungry. You are hungry. You're very, very hungry. You're getting very, very tired. If you're driving a car, pull over. If you're robbing a bank, put the gun down or the knife or whatever it is. Come outside, lay down on the sidewalk, face down until the police come. You're doing life wrong. Oh, earthquakes. Aftershocks. If you're not sharing the wealth. Just kidding. You should never steal from anybody, even banks, especially banks, because you can get really in trouble for that. Like really in trouble. And most people think they're smart, but we're not. We're not like rob a bank and get away with it smart, okay? Just face it, you know. You're maybe like going to 7-Eleven and fake an injury to get a free like Snickers or something smart, but I know I'm at least that smart because I've done that shit like 17 times. And I notch it on my ankle every time I do one because I'm proud of that shit. You have to earn that kind of Snickers, but you have to earn the chocolate. But any other way, like robbing a bank, come on, small potatoes. And I'm sticking to it. I mean, maybe you should go get a Snickers bar and mail one to me too. My address is in the description. Please send me some chocolate milk, a Snickers bar, and a honkerdoodle. Honkerdoodles are chocolate covered dogs. That's what we eat up here on the moon. Nutritious, sweet, and cute. Dogs are cute. Hard to eat. I have to admit, especially the big ones. Hard to eat. Tough to chew. It's hard to look in their little eyes as you're doing it, but it's a necessary thing up here on the moon. Otherwise, what else are you going to eat? The hairy roaches? Those things eat themselves. There's no nutrition in those. They're just carbs. They are just carbs. You eat a hairy roach, it'll last you 2 hours before you're pooping it out and asking for more. Don't come to me asking and talking to me about hairy roaches, telling me about my can't eat dogs and stuff. Chocolate covered dogs are the best. Up on the moon, everything's different. Rules up here are different. All right, a little bit. It's different. It's fun. So I'm not trying. If I sound angry, I'm just. I am. I'm just angry. I'm sorry. Adeline, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for saying that. Thank you. Thank you. It's impossible to live on Saturn unless you know how to hold your breath for at least 3 minutes and 48 seconds. Everybody knows that. Wait, do you know how to do that? Can you teach me? I only draw demonic beings? Yes, I only draw demonic beings. If you send me a picture of your face, I'll draw you. Because I only draw demonic beings. Only a demonic being would ask such a thing. And you know it. You can't deny it. Everything you now say will be held against you in the court of Rad. Because I'm Rad and you're not. Get over it. I've come to draw. And if you're standing in my way, well then you're just... Well, you're in my way. I've got drawing to do. Demonic beings don't draw themselves. You'd like gotta light candles and draw chalk-coloured, flavor-coloured, chalk outlines and pentagrams on the ground, and then you gotta sit in the circle. Yeah, you gotta draw from there. It's not easy. It's not as if I woke up this morning thinking I'm gonna summon the devil. And look at you. Look what I did. I absolutely did. You're here, master. What shall I do? What's my next bidding? What would you have me do next? Huh? Huh, King? I know it's you, Lord. King. Life is like a box of chocolates. There's demons in every single one of them, and you've got to eat them and gain their knowledge. Otherwise, what's the point? What's the point in fighting? What's the point in anything, really? I just want to draw. And drawing is what I shall do, King. Great question, by the way. Great question. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. You didn't offend me, bro. Far from it. You just gave me fodder. Why would that offend me? It's practically true. And I admitted it. There is a lot of lizards and demons on Saturn. You're absolutely right, Aria. You're absolutely right. If the wind blows west, then that's where we shall rest. Once the sun sets and the wind dies down. There's some cool ass moons that surround Saturn, actually. I don't know if is Phobos one of them. I think Phobos orbits Saturn. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% on that. Lo siento, friends. If there's a lot of if there were kind of lizards you're talking about that live on Saturn, I want to know. Do they? Can they dance? Can they do the little lizard dance, the little push-ups that they do? Is it? I wonder. But it's quite hot there, a little bit stuffy. But the moons, I'm telling you, which one? Gosh. I can't remember the name of it right. Oh my gosh, I just had it. What's the moon that they just sent? Like it's going around Jupiter, I think. Europa. They're sending a probe there right now. It's like a freaking science fiction movie. They're sending a probe there, and it's gonna land on Europa and check like the ice and try to check under the ice and look for life and stuff. And I think that's really fascinating. Which is not going to be surprising when they find it, but because there's like oceans underneath the ice sheets there. Europa is a very interesting place, and I think on Phobos they have a there's like a few of those. There's what do you call them? The pillars. There's like a pillar on Phobos. I think it's Phobos. I haven't thought about this stuff in a long time. But there's this straight up and down looking thing, and Phobos isn't like a big moon either. It's a lot smaller than our moon, and it man, I'm trying to think. But yeah, no, there's like a pillar on there, and it looks like a perfect freaking square just standing straight up into the sky. And they say it's like a couple hundred feet, like from the ground up. And it's just this perfect pillar, like in the middle of nowhere. And you can see like the sharpness of it because of the shadow that it casts. And it's just really trippy. And I think Phobos is where there was that crazy shadow that happened back in the 80s with the Russians. There was their pictures that came back captured like a crazy shadow, and it was like this elliptical saucer shaped sort of thing, but the shadow was cast onto the moon, and judging by the shadow, the thing would have had to have been just ginormous. But it's a trip. If you look up shadow, Russian like space probe, yada yada, you should be able to find something on it because it happened a long time ago, and these are the kind of things that happen all the time, and people are like, where's the evidence for life, or where's the evidence for these things? It's like, if you don't think there's evidence for this kind of stuff, I feel sorry for you. There's a lot of evidence for not only just life on other planets, but life within, and or like crazy stuff going on. At least the evidence of it. It's not necessarily proof, I'm saying, you know. But it cracks me up is with how many people still just aren't hip with it, aren't with it. You gotta get a little sci-fi with it. You gotta put that little tinfoil hat on sometimes. Why not? Europa is a Jupiter moon. That's what I thought. And I'm pretty sure Phobos There's two moons that surround that I'm thinking that surround Saturn. One of them looks like the frickin' um the oh my gosh, what's the Empire's big old warship? The big circle with the eyeball looking thing in it. This thing looks exactly like that. The Star Destroyer. Is that what it's called? Star? No, those aren't Star. That's not the Star Destroyer. But I can't think of anything right now. Hello, Savage. But yeah, there's a moon that looks just. It looks just absolutely insane. Has a big old fat hole in it. The whole thing. The moon itself is basically just a hole. It's funny, like a big donut hole. How are you, Savage? I hope you're doing well. You're in spin currently. You're funny. I like that. I love that. I was just watching that movie Interstellar the other night, and I've been having the wildest dreams ever since that movie. Plus, my dreams are usually just pretty insane, anyways. And usually they're pretty much insane in the membrane. You just gotta be careful how you put your shirt on and stuff like that. But it's pretty insane in the membrane. Going insane, got no brain. Insane in the membrane. Donut moon. It looks like donut hole, and it does this. It's like it looks like this, but there's this big old fat like like dent in it, and I think it's the sister or sister moon of one of them. It's like Phobos, and I can't believe I can't remember it. I used to know so much more, but it's also a little bit like longer. It's not like a circle completely. And you got to think about the kind of stuff that's out there too, just in there. I mean, just floating around. Like, not only not only do we have a moon, but every planet that is in our solar system usually has moons, and there's some really like Europa is like pretty darn fascinating. If you have the chance just to just look at a picture of it. I mean, it's a gorgeous, beautiful specimen, and does not look like a typical moon. It's just like covered in ice. So it looks like a planet, and under that ice, I'm not sure, it's pretty darn thick, obviously, but under the ice there could be freaking whales and alien, I don't know, whales. not that not that not finding microscopic like life wouldn't be interesting enough, but obviously if they find something too interesting, they're probably not gonna tell us right away. But that the probe is like on its way there, like right now, and it's supposed to be there, I think, by 2026. It's just cool to think about. It's just floating out there towards its on its mission towards that little moon. Our moon is quite interesting too. It's kind of like how the old pictures of Mars, they made it look like super red. They made it look just very, very, very Martian and uninhabitable and stuff like that. But when you look at it in just regular photos, there's a blue sky and it looks like it's just a walk in the park kind of. And the soil isn't red at all. It just looks like Earth. It looks very, very much like Earth. Well, they're the sun's satellites, that's for sure. And we're all satellites. Satellites within satellites bouncing off each other, orbiting each other over and over and over, thinking we're all new and fresh and hip with it. And we're all here just this one time and this is it. Holy shebang, boom and bang, boom, bang. Nope. This is just a learning curve on a path set for Armageddon, a path set that was set long ago, and we're all just fulfilling our roles, satisfying our destiny. And every time I turn a corner, I see somebody and I say, I know that person from somewhere. I know you from somewhere. And they look at me and they say the same thing, but we say without our mouths ever even opening. And then they leave, and then I leave, and then I never see them again. Until next time around. Moons. M-O-O-N. That spells moon. And our moon is very important. Without our moon being exactly where it is, and pretty much the exact size that it is, this world that we live on wouldn't be very hospitable for us. The moon regulates planet Earth. Regulator. Moon up. It does, though. Takes care of it. That's how we have tides and winds and all sorts of stuff. Like it was put there. I'm just gonna connect that whole thing right there. Yeah, I've never been to my Kansas either. I mean our Kansas. I've never been there. I heard the food's delicious, and the grapes taste like a vineyard near a cesspool out of Georgia. I used to go duck hunting there with my shuckbang buckaroo goggle point buck rounds. Get home, try to get as many of those little things out. Or you're biting into shrapnel for the at least first 11 weeks. Until you find your footing. And those webbed little feet come out of the woodwork and, well, they do their business. And what was I talking about now? Fish penetrator. Bro never did anything inspired in my name. Who's that? the duck the duckaroo? The duckaroonies? The buckaroos? What? I know exactly how you feel. I know exactly how you feel, friend. I tried. I failed. I'm sorry. I have a lot going on in my head. And I have a lot of people telling me what to do all the time. Sometimes I just don't know how to quite handle it, is all. I hope you forgive me. You feel like the fish. Well, that there's a poem. And I can get down on that. I'm pretty sure, though, I sang you a song. I wrote you your own song. So it's not like I didn't do nothing. I put it out and everything. It's on the top of the billboards right now. But unfortunately, I have to put asterisks through the last name because people don't like that name. It's not going to get out there very far. And then I had to change the first name just to fit the asterisks. Until the first name was literally just asterisks fit a paper dip there are. It doesn't even make no sense. It went from being about a fish into money and glory and fame and pimps and whores and all sorts of cowboys and all sorts of disgusting stuff. What am I supposed to do with that? I'm not yelling at you, I'm yelling at me. You guys can't see it, but there's a mirror right next to me. I'm just looking right in that mirror. I'm giving myself a what for? Huh? What for are you doing here? No? Huh? Me, I'm talking to me again. Cowboy up, cow up, moon up, whatever you gotta do. You're letting people down. You're supposed to be lifting people up. Now I'm talking to everybody. Hey everybody, this is Story Grub. These characters are assholes, and they live inside of my head rent free. I I alone have creative control over all of them, and I just wanted you to know that nobody pulls my strings. Absolutely nobody. Fish penetrator, if you send me $5, I'll do it, no problem. I'll draw anything. Just $2.50. I'm trying to get my new braces. $2.50. What was it that you asked? You just said you're like, just draw something with your name. I don't know if I can do that. Maybe I can. There'll be a fish penetrating this mouth with a weird little. He's looking right at you too. He's kind of disappointed. Gobble gobble. Oh. There's a silly little fish right there. Little gobbledygook. What happened to his top fin? Why didn't I draw that in? There we go. What is wrong with me? What is happening to us? I'm still talking to myself. What is wrong with me? There's a little fish. A spear gun. Nobody pulls my strings. Nobody tells me what to do. A spear gun? Yeah, no problem. Jeez. Tone it down. My name's Rock. Oh, no. You got it all wrong. My last name is Cardio. First name Rock. Rock Cardio. Rock Cardio. I'm going to start working on some magnets. But not tonight. I just like saying things out loud, out of context. If you've never done it, you should try it. It's really fun. Just a little fish. Oh. A fish on a dish. Make a wish. Happy Sunday, everybody. Hey, thanks for all the likes. I appreciate that. That was very sweet. I'm gonna head out. Hello, Cameron. Aria, I shall add a lizard at another date. But I've got to run, love. Got to run. Oh, alor. De barros. Got to watch your... You've got to watch the tongue. Hello, Passa. And goodbye, Passa. Little lizard. That's so cute. Thank you, everybody. You all have a good night now. See? This is how the universe was started. With a whimper, with a bang. Boom. Boom, cousin. Boom, cousin. Boom, boom, boom. Now you all be careful out there. I love you very much. The nachos. Oh my god. I forgot about the nachos. I don't know if I gave them my proper address. I knew it was too good to be true. I'm gonna have to call them back. Thank you for reminding me, Aria. You guys take care of yourselves. I love you. I love you.